20th to J. money anywhere in the world so that I can empower others to do the same?
I think through health education, I want to help our community improve their health and just be more aware about all the problems going on in the world and all the issues and how we can fix themselves.
What I've learned here at Chico State is to really respect the environment, and I hope to turn that into some kind of action in order to help fight against the climate change problem. And I hope to be one of the people to help make it better for the
state, we welcome all people.
no matter their race,
gender.
Friends, family, and honored guests, please welcome the Chico State Class of 2019. The graduates are led into the stadium by student marshals Haley Linnell Betancourt and Jonathan Levy of the College of Business, and William Ken Mobley and Martin Dion Townsend of the College of Humanities and Fine Arts. Graduates and guests, please welcome the outstanding faculty of Chico State.
Like generations of Chico State students, you've earned this rite of passage. You've worked hard to earn your degree. Today, along with family and friends, we celebrate you and all that you have achieved. Enjoy this moment, and remember, you're always a part of the Chico State family. Here we go. Your commencement is about to begin.
Please stand as the president and distinguished guests enter the stadium.
I'm Deborah Larson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. On behalf of the trustees of the California State University and the faculty, staff, and students of Chico State, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2019 commencement of California State University, Chico. Will you please remain standing as Catherine Ahrens sings the national anthem.
Last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Please be seated. And thank you, Catherine. We begin this ceremony with an acknowledgement. We are mindful that Chico State stands on the lands that were originally occupied by the first people of this area, the Machupta. We recognize their distinctive spiritual relationship with this land and the waters that run through campus. We are humbled that our campus resides upon sacred lands that once sustained the Machupta people for centuries. Now it is my pleasure and honor to introduce the president of Chico State, Dr. Gail Hutchinson.
Welcome, families, friends, alumni, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. We are so happy to see you. It is my distinct honor to welcome you to Chico State, and the commencement ceremony for the class of 2019. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates and their place in the distinguished company of university-educated scholars. It is an occasion when we can rightly feel your pride and share your hopes as we look with you toward the future. I'm going to take a brief moment to go off script and ask Caitlin Rose Finley to please stand. Caitlin is graduating magna cum laude in business accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, she is wearing the graduation pin that was given to her great-great-aunt Cora Nason by John Bidwell for the first graduating class of Chico State, when it was Chico Normal, back in 1891. The pin has been worn by family members at Chico State graduations for generations. Thank you, Cora. Today, we confer the bachelor's degrees on those students completing majors in business, and humanities and fine arts. It is now my pleasure to introduce members of the platform party. Starting in the front row from the left, they are Alicia Sharma, student reflection speaker and candidate for a bachelor's degree in business administration from the College of Business. Dr. Terrence Lau, Dean of the College of Business. Ms. Brooks Banks, Chief of Staff. Ms. Ann Sherman, Vice President for Business and Finance. Dr. Jed Wyrick, Chair of the Academic Senate, and our mace bearer. Dr. Deborah Larson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Milton Lang, Vice President for Student Affairs, and our Chief Diversity Officer. Mr. Ahmed Bora, Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. Tracy Butts, Interim Dean for the College of Humanities and Fine Arts. In the second row, from the right, Catherine Iron Ahrens, our national anthem singer and candidate for bachelor's degree in musical theater. Give it up for Catherine on that song of national anthem. Dr. Joe Alexander, Associate Dean, College of Humanities and Fine Art. Tani Peterson, Chair of Staff Council. Dr. Maria Mendez, Professor of College of Business. Now I have to tell you, the music is brought to you by our talented members of the CSU Chico Wind Ensemble and its director, Dr. Royce Tevis. After 19 years, Dr. Tevis will be retiring this semester, and the ceremonies over the next 2 days will be his final commencement performances. Please join me in thanking Dr. Tevis for the beautifully orchestrated music for the audiences at Chico State for nearly 2 decades. Thank you, Dr. Tevis. Graduates, we are here this afternoon to celebrate you and all that you have achieved over the course of your studies. Many of you have dreamed of this moment for a very long time. You have not traveled this path alone. Your parents, your guardians, your significant others, your family members, and your friends have supported you every step of the way. They saw great qualities in you and helped you achieve your dreams. You have worked hard for this moment, and so have those graduates sitting right next to you. Let's take a moment, graduates, and thank our families and friends in the audience. Many of you began this journey with nothing more than a backpack and a belief in your ability to succeed. You knew it wouldn't be easy. You may have had to conquer and overcome personal and financial challenges, but you never lost sight of your destination. And now you stand at the pinnacle of perhaps one of the greatest achievements in your life so far. Graduates, when we're finished today, you will hold the key to a bright and rewarding future that may have seemed unreachable not so long ago. Once you cross the stage, you will join the ranks of more than 142,000 others who are graduates of Chico State, the second oldest and one of the most innovative campuses in the country's largest public university system, the California State University. It is my hope that you will take the education you receive at Chico State and continue to live our time-honored values. Be an independent thinker. Be an engaged citizen. And I encourage each of you to develop your own views and your own voice based on the education that you have received. Use that voice, use those views to positively impact the world. This does not mean that you have to have all the answers. It is important to acknowledge differences of opinion and to learn that to work across divides to discover new ways of being, new ways of living, new ways of thinking. Over the past few decades, society has been transformed by technology. We are more connected today than ever before, but also more disconnected and more polarized. We carry with us personal devices with computing and communicating abilities that were unimaginable when you started kindergarten not so long ago. This digital revolution has disrupted society, currencies, and politics, and ultimately the lives of each of us as individuals. It is no surprise then that we make up a community today where some of us struggle to feel as if we belong. Chico State works hard to create a community that is connected and inclusive. We are proud of our culture of caring and sense of place that is instilled in all of our graduates. It is my hope that you have learned to speak courageously and confidently, to not stand safely on the sidelines, but to take risks at being wrong, even dare to fail. For it is failure where we learn and where we grow. And it is failure where we find success the next time. I have often said there's no such thing as failure, only feedback that will inform your next step. Graduates, you are surely aware that you are entering a world at a time of deep uncertainty. There are great challenges and great prospects for your generation. How do we mitigate and prevent catastrophic events such as the Camp Fire? How do we feed a population expected to grow to more than 10 billion in decades to come? And what steps can we take to live more sustainable lives and build a resilient future? I am reminded by a quote by President Abraham Lincoln. The occasion is piled high with difficulty, and we must always rise to the occasion. Graduates, the world is yours to make a better place. A college degree equips you to respond to these challenges, both in yourself and the world around you, that inevitably will occur over time. Today, take pride in your accomplishments. We are immensely proud of you. We're proud of what you've done, and even more, we look forward to see what you will do in the future. Graduating class of 2019, on behalf of the entire Chico State community, with joy for the moment and hope for the future, I offer each and every one of you my heartfelt and hearty congratulations. It gives me great pride to extend another important recognition. Over the years you have been at Chico State, you have been accompanied and assisted and motivated by an exceptional team of people who have helped you, supported you, and inspired you. They have dedicated their professional lives to you as their students and to their academic disciplines. They have earned our appreciation and our respect. Graduates, please join me in a great round of applause as I ask to stand and be recognized the extraordinary faculty and staff of the university. Faculty, please stand. Thank you. I now invite Dr. Jed Wyrick, Chair of the Academic Senate, to greet the candidates.
Candidates for graduation, in my roles as a campus faculty leader and a professor of comparative religion and humanities, I am honored to have the opportunity to offer you some parting words of advice. But don't worry, this will be your very last lecture from a professor. My biggest fear for graduates can be summed up in the title of a sappy romantic comedy from 2006, a film called Failure to Launch. That brings me to my first recommendation. Don't move home. Of course, life can take unexpected turns. If your ship doesn't launch yet this summer or even next year, my next piece of advice as you shelter at mom and dad's is this: pay rent. You may have heard that time is the currency of friendship. Well, paying rent and helping out are the currency of not pissing off parents. To reach your highest potential, I recommend cultivating the habits that the ancient Greeks called virtues. Plato claims there are 4: courage, righteousness, temperance, and prudence. Demonstrate courage, doing what you need to do regardless of what others might think. Embody righteousness by advocating for those who are being treated unfairly, and by standing up for yourself too. These two sides of righteousness are linked together in the words of Rabbi Hillel, who said, "If I am not for myself, who will be for me? And when I am only for myself, what am I?" Practice temperance by being in charge of your instincts rather than letting them take control of you. And exemplify prudence by taking the best course of action at the most appropriate time. There's another virtue I really like. Aristotle describes it as being open to the world and to what chance can provide. The virtue of being open generates serendipity, a word that comes from a Persian fairy tale about 3 princes on their way to an island called Serendip. That's the Arabic name for Sri Lanka. Along the way to Serendip, the princes learned some interesting things serendipitously. As Aristotle knew well, the virtue of openness allows you to profit from what serendipity can place in front of you: a new career, a future friendship, an opportunity to travel and work abroad, or a great reason to go to grad school. Just to be clear, the virtue of openness isn't something you can manifest from mom and dad's couch. You have to be in the right place in order to have a chance of being at the right time. And you have to be vulnerable enough to be surprised and moved by what crosses your path. And just one more plug for the virtue Plato called prudence. Given an average market rate of return, if you save just $10 a month in a Roth IRA, starting at age 22, you'd have $170,000 by the time you were 65. If you saved $60 a month in a Roth IRA, you'd have $1 million tax-free at age 65. And that's what I'd call being prudent. Congratulations. May your ship launch without a hitch, and may you have the best serendipities.
Thank you, Dr. Wyrick. At this time, the student reflection will be presented by a candidate for the bachelor's degree in business administration with an option in project management and who served as your AS president, Miss Alicia Sharma.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I first want to start off by thanking all of you to come out to celebrate the graduates from the College of Business and the College of Humanities and Fine Arts. As President Hutchinson said, my name is Alicia Sharma, and I am graduating today from the College of Business with a Bachelor's in Business Administration, and I'm proud to say with honors. I've given several speeches during my time at Chico State, but I'm particularly humbled and privileged to be speaking to you all today, so I want to thank you for this opportunity. Like many of you graduating today, I'm a first-generation American. My mom came to America from India when she was just 24 years old and raised my younger sister and I as a single mom that worked multiple jobs to make sure we would have the opportunity to come to college one day. Mom, I want to thank you for everything that you've done and the sacrifices that you've made to see me walk across the stage today. I share this accomplishment with my mom, as I know many of you today are sharing your own graduation with your own families, friends, and support systems, because if it weren't for them, we would not be here today. Like I said, it's because of my mom that I was able to come to Chico State 4 years ago. However, when I came to Chico 4 years ago, I really didn't have a clue about who I was, had a real sense of identity, and I had never really felt like I belonged in a community or a space before. That all changed at Chico State. Somehow, I found people that believed in me when I never believed in myself, that encouraged me to run for student government at the end of my first year, even though I had never been involved in a leadership opportunity like that before. And I'm so glad that they did, because 3 years later, I stand here today with the honor to have served as the first woman of color to be the Associated Students President of Chico State. As student body president, I've not only had one of the most holistic Chico experiences, but I've also had the privilege to interact with thousands of diverse students in ways that other students do not have the opportunity to do. I've even gotten the chance to work with students from the other 22 CSUs across the state of California. But that is why I know that Chico State students are so unique. And while we all have our own story, over the past few years, I've learned there are some special attributes that make Chico State students so unique and bond us all. The first of those is that Chico State students are resilient. As we've been approaching graduation, people have been telling us that we're about to go off into the real world. But to be honest, we've already been living in the real world. We've all had to navigate things in our own lives, but also as a campus, community, and nation that have tested our resilience. From navigating the aftermath of the campfire, to losing loved ones and classmates, to the own struggles we've all had to go through to make it to this day. But no matter what we've all been through, even if we wanted to give up, even though some of us were told that we wouldn't make it to today, we did it, y'all. I want you all to make sure that you are so proud of yourselves for all the obstacles you've had to go through, all the barriers you had to break through to make it to today. But I also want you to remember that no matter what life throws at you after today, you are strong enough and you have the resilience within you to handle it and pick yourself back up. Next, Chico State students are passionate. I want you all to take a moment and think about what you're passionate about and what you've done on this campus or what you've been a part of on this campus because of your passion. Never let go of that. If you continue to do what you love and fuel your passions, you will always have the power to create a positive change in your future spheres of influence, just like you have at Chico State through the clubs and organizations you've been a part of, the projects you've completed, or initiatives you've started. The next, Chico State students are leaders. After the campfire, it was dozens of archaeology, anthropology, nursing students, cave volunteers, many of you, and so many more that were at the forefront of helping our community. After the DACA program was rescinded, it was students from all across campus in different clubs and organizations that wanted to come together to find ways to support our undocumented community. And I know that as Chico State students, we will go on and be leaders in whatever we do next, because that's what we learn to be at this university. Lastly, Chico State students are wildcats. But what does it mean to be a wildcat? To me, being a wildcat means being a part of a family. And when I think about my own family that I found here at Chico State, I think about my boss that's let me cry in her office multiple times. I think about Career Center staff that have gone out of their way to call me before interviews just to make sure that I felt prepared. I think about my Associated Students mentors that in the times when I doubted myself the most, they were the ones to pick me back up and tell me that my voice mattered. And lastly, I think about my roommates that I met my first week of freshman year in Whitney Hall that over the last 4 years have supported me through my journey. None of us got here today alone, whether that be our roommates, best friends, faculty, staff, coaches. We've relied on our Wildcat family to make it through these past 4 years and shape our journeys and who we are. After all, a house is just a building until you fill it with the people you love. Then it becomes a home. And Chico State was just a place with a lot of brick buildings and a whole lot of trees until we discovered our own Wildcat family. Then it became our home too. And Chico State will continue to be our home long after we graduate and into our alumni experience because we will always be a part of this Wildcat family. I now want to give my final congratulations to the class of 2019 and my fellow Wildcat family. We did it, we made it. Today is just the beginning of the rest of our lives, so let's go change the world. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Alicia. We had a script for her, but she didn't need it. Distinguished visitors and guests, faculty and friends, it is now my great pleasure to introduce candidates for bachelor's degrees. Would Dr. Tracy Butts, Dean of the College of Humanities and Fine Arts, please join me at the stadium?
Thank you. Distinguished guests, families, and friends, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Fine Arts, it is my honor to present to President Hutchison the Chico State 2019 candidate for degrees in Humanities and Fine Arts. Faculty marshals, would you please present your candidates for a degree?
Thank you.
Asa Mittman, Chair, Art and Art History.
Steve Lewis, Chair, Department of History.
Alicia Madai Ramirez.
Zachary Stevens.
Misty Louise Rayom.
Marina Sanchez, recipient of Special Award.
Michelle Ray Wilson.
Molly Megan Hamilton, recipient of Special Award.
Ashley Renee Anderson.
Megan Cecile Walton.
Heather Jacina Bennett, magna cum laude.
Samantha Camacho.
Ashley Elisa Medina.
Joshua Berry.
Charlene R. Anderson.
Sean Baxter.
Megan Marie Wade.
Rudy Chavez.
Katie Ann Pelsman.
Miguel Angel Santoyo.
Robert Benjamin Pelsman.
Oscar Andres Banda.
Inju Ju.
Marcelino Perez.
Autumn Rose Robertson.
Clayton Mark Kraus.
Sebastian Manuel Loza Peralta, recipient of Special Award.
Courtney Rose Barnett.
Rosalie Rebecca Turner.
Emily Elizabeth Athers.
Ryan Evan Moran.
Benjamin Charles Thomas Robertson.
Evan Andrew Warzibach.
Brigitte Noel Bro.
Victoria Vasquez.
Isabel Blanco.
Evelyn G. Gonzalez.
Megan Carol Kyle.
Christian Alexander Chara.
Michaela Rose Woodbury.
Daniel Ocampo.
Isabella Janet Baroni.
Josephine Carrillo.
Kayla Renee Martin.
Sarah Jean Glazer.
Johnny Joseph Bruno.
Brittany Marie Watson.
Myra Alejandra Montafar.
Marissa Kathleen Mulcair.
Shayna Sochil Omelo.
Jordan Whitmore.
Jocelyn Manelli Duenas.
Kelsey Violet Fernandez.
Stephen Blinkensop.
Angela Renee White.
Anthony Ryan Carrillo.
Carol Lisette Reyes.
Garrett Riesbos.
Valerie Claire Thomas.
Colton Wynn Albee.
Emily Hara.
Benjamin Gregory Knight.
Daniel Richard Aitken.
Harrison Cochrane Ross.
Alexandra Davis Holiday.
Luciano Silva Gonzalez.
Brianna Dalila McDaniel.
Jordan N. Howell.
Shai Ish Parath.
Jose Quesada Carmena.
Kelsey Madison Lopin.
Jake Eugene Frisky.
Kristen Ann Bradley.
Teague Ryan Gamble.
Alicia Ann Brogden.
Jonathan Michael Healy.
Bryce Stephen Hurlbutt.
Trent Everett Garrison.
Marie Isabel Fox, recipient of Special Award.
Ramon Salas Pulido.
Martin Dion Townsend.
Ed Pluth, Chair, Department of Philosophy.
Helen Suh.
Andrew Simon Zelny, recipient of Special Award.
Emily Nicole Blevins.
Olivia Ashlyn Fernandez.
Brett Tyler Day.
Angelica Janeth Venegas.
William Kent Mobley.
Renee Christine Rushing.
Raul L. Hernandez Jr.
Milo Solis Jr.
Christine Marie Ponce.
Sarah Pike, Chair, Comparative Religion and Humanities.
Katie Ann Applebaum.
Sierra Marie Mahan.
Robert John Cam Winjet.
Jennifer Lynn Benalik.
Marissa Nicole Segovia.
Julian E. Bermudez.
Alondra Enriquez.
Annie Kate Haggerty.
Madison Arlene Wood.
Melissa Elaine Martinez.
Naomi Lynn Griffith.
Ellie Birdwell.
Peter Kittle, Chair, Department of English.
Garrison Creighton Linforth.
Rachel Lynn Grigg, summa cum laude.
Amber Daniela Schenk.
Olivia Ann Gross.
Acting Chair, Music and Theater, Hope Muno.
Joshua Koji Staten.
Hannah Lynn Davies.
Emily Ann Ribeiro.
Sahara Sharma.
Jenna Welton.
Hayden Howard Bearden.
Jasmine Viviana Gomez.
Kelsey Larissa Blotter.
Caitley Ann Tracy.
Selena Cecilia Samarin.
Tiana Marie Villery.
Benjamin Gordon Schiff I.
Joseph Alexander Davis.
Edward James Lujan.
Brittany Letitia Fletcher.
Nicoletta Flores.
Savannah Brittany Anderson.
Ashley Taylor Renee Hardy.
Morgan Alexander Hansen, cum laude.
Maria Justine Bridgeford.
Michaela Hemig.
Samantha Michelle Sanders. Cheyenne Colleen Carvassier.
Sarah Irene Martin, magna cum laude.
Antai Bircher.
Coral Lynn Olenek.
Sergio Diaz Coreno.
Emily Elizabeth Azad.
Catherine Ahrens, recipient of Special Award.
Samuel Lynn Dickinson.
Z. Hansen.
Michael Maxwell Tucker.
Jenna Loren Kiersing.
Christian Michael Webster.
Angel De Jesus Perez.
Andrew Perez, magna cum laude, recipient of Special Award.
Leila Pompachan Ramones.
Adriana O. Wiley.
Stephanie Rogers, magna cum laude.
Gabrielle Fern Roach.
Holly Delane Taylor.
Alondra Adame.
Krista Lauren Gutierrez, recipient of Special Award.
Haley A. Barnes.
Evan Charles Goodson, recipient of Special Award.
David Cruz.
Ellie Rose Flynn.
Jacob Owen Scott.
Emma Nicole Young.
Curtis David Locke.
Curtis Sullivan Loyalist.
Stephanie De Jesus Cobian.
Bryce Raymond Hall.
Allison Michelle Hardy.
Rebecca Catherine Rediker.
Alisa Sarah Clark.
Marquavius Damon Bradley.
Jennifer Jean Vitamonte Borrell, cum laude.
Luis Manuel Gonzalez Campos.
Gordon Frederick Papalius.
Cody Raymond Whitman.
Michael Emmett Kerwin.
Ryan Michael Keys.
Juliet Antonia Lazaroto Stoltz.
Jennifer Garcia.
Shelby Nicole Sybrant, cum laude.
Mariah Ann Lowe.
Sabrina Ray Arredondo.
Serena Renee Fisher Chaplin.
Tiana Marie Eccles.
Corey James Gowan.
Allison Marie Packett.
Ryan Alexander Sunseri.
Joseph Steffi.
Alex Reveal.
Casey Marie Kemp.
Robert Del Rennie.
Lee Bailey Verrill.
Sophia Elizabeth Maldonado.
William Edward Goodell.
Keith David Block.
Dr. Patricia E. Black, Chair, Department of International Languages, Literatures, and Cultures.
Guillermo Asu Garcia Munguia.
Alicia Zong.
Jacob D. Voinovich.
Kaylin Rebecca Ferretfar.
Tristan Joseph Sano.
Gabriela Fortuna Castañeda Romero.
Andre Nadir Kucheki.
Kayvon Kashtiban.
James Michael Arnold.
Magdalena Jasmine Porras.
Colin James Turner.
Destiny Monique Valencia.
Grant Eugene Miller.
Jenna Maria Alves Reed, recipient of Special Award.
Evan Deschmaker.
April Erica Johnson.
Carly Lynn Neville, recipient of Special Award.
David John Sampson.
Taylor Marie Teasley.
Aislinn Lenore Martin.
Kaylee Leva.
Mason Antonio Schwartz.
Ellen Crockett de Aguilla.
Marisa Torres.
Jesus Toscano.
Elibet Sofía Alcántar.
Cesar Javier Hawanico.
Isaac Morales Vasquez. B. Ricketts. Alexis Monica Ray Gaxiola. Jessica Naomi Ralph. Sally Louise Von Bargan. Jessica Jasmine Gonzalez. Gabriela Ernestina Rodriguez. Vanessa Giselle Avalar. Katia Lisette Ramos. Carlos Eduardo Alfaro. Brandon Bernard Downs. Erika Jazmín Barbosa Cisneros. Vanessa Andrade. Martina Ferrot Peak. Jasmine Rubalcaba Sánchez. Daniela Guevara.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Terrence Lau, Dean of the College of Business.
Distinguished guests, families, and friends. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Business, it is my honor to present to President Hutchinson the Chico State 2019 candidates for Bachelor's Degree in Business. Faculty Marshals, would you please present your candidates for degree?
Dr. Panarul, Department Chair of Marketing and Finance.
Dr. Kazirian, Department Chair of Accounting.
Brian Thomas Rose.
Sean Patrick Leonard.
Kirsty Danielle Douglas Ferdani.
Marshall Harrison True.
Grace Alexandra Cummings.
Eric Taft Hamilton.
Anna Celeste Coppage.
Cody Christopher Waite.
Jessica Lynn Rudd.
Carlene Tochi.
Ricardo Ramirez.
Piper Lee Loring.
Adriel Elise Tedinko Chef.
Esther K. Moa.
Miranda Nicole Binns.
Carson Scott Dykes.
Caitlin Ann Eklund.
Donald Jerome McNair.
Benjamin Peter Bailey.
Patrick Easton Sturm.
Sebastian Allen Ceballos.
Jonathan Levy, recipient of Special Award.
Madeline Carol Broback.
Brianna Dalith Vasquez.
Mitchell Harrison Hodovic.
Kevin Del Rio Amesco.
Sean Alexander Reinowitz.
Chad Frederick Hayes.
Austin Joseph Allegra.
Nicholas Alexander Sinclair.
Christopher John Hines.
Pedro Sanchez.
Nicholas Garrett Jackson.
Michaela Lynn Hunter.
Samuel Quinn Barker.
Harpreet Kaur.
Dylan Roy Salvino.
Samir Pau Basmapal.
Tyler Daniel Sayer.
Deepak Leal.
Brandon Thomas Kerr.
Eklil Ahmed Stanzai.
Trevor O'Donnell Riley.
Michelle Ying-Young Oh.
Amelia Helen Quinto.
Austin Garrett Benson.
Jack Edward Ballinger.
Kimberly Lynn Smith.
Nicholas James Blackford.
Christina Nicole Shepard.
Eric Mauricio Vasquez Reyes.
Amanda Pay Spathelf.
Blaine Albrecht Watson.
Caitlin Marie Wallington, magna cum laude.
Jorge Alberto Farias.
Abigail Ortiz Lopez.
Francesca Marie Bonacorsi.
Cassidy Cotter Freeze.
Rebecca Lai.
Jennifer Escueda.
Barinder Kaur.
Stephanie Yvonne Palacios.
Kyle Thomas Ebert.
Samantha Marie Watkins.
Garrett Joseph White.
Colin Patrick McDonald.
Andrew J. Davis.
Rachel J. Seguinza.
Ben Daniel Villa.
Shelby Miller.
Elizabeth Solano.
Josue Rodolfo Resendez.
Alicia Desiree Gomes.
Darlene Sowers.
Christina Romero.
Jenna Lynn Powell.
Angela Denise Murray.
Samantha Lee Kopp, cum laude.
Corina Amy Yetter, magna cum laude, recipient of special award.
Taylor Jordan Rose.
Connor McLennan.
Kimberly Harrison Ronto.
Brandon Anthony Tomanello.
Caitlin Rose Finley.
Zachary Gerald Legg, recipient of special award, summa cum laude.
Benjamin Happold Barba.
Trevor Glenn Troxler.
Kevin James Costa.
Ryan Taylor Ramsek.
Sarah Ann Werig.
Michelangelo De Vincenzi.
Gabrielle Rodney Fernandez.
Devin Love.
Keith Brent Winger II.
Cameron Ali Ershade.
Alexei Ladine Vivette Teisler.
Luke Edward Vaughn.
Dalton Curtin Gross.
Zachary Andrew Pelletier.
Joshua William DeGroat.
Elijah James Sharaga.
Roberto James Hasse. John Joseph Catruco.
Omar Guzman.
Timothy Allen Webb Jr.
Ethan Jeffrey McGeary.
Victoria Jean Jackal.
Clint Curtis Walker.
Todd David O'Neill.
Tatiana Rita Briggs.
Louise David Garcia.
Ryan Christopher Geary.
Jocelyn Ramos Longoria.
Tomas Elliott Lacalle.
Joshua Aaron De La Rosa.
Daniel Patrick Samut.
Prab Singh.
Adam Lawrence Paget.
Madeline Maisie Henderson.
Benjamin Edward Clegg.
Fernando Miguel Cordova.
Brendan Gregory Arnold.
Nicholas S. Massa.
Joshua Tyler Wakeman.
Oscar Alexis Diaz, recipient of Special Award.
Tanner Michael Thiesing.
Catherine Tiffany Galev.
Christina Ann Warner.
Dana Delyn Marchand.
David Roger Kaufman.
Sonia Kaur Janda.
Reed Witherington.
Trevor Jordan Mathis.
Evan Allen Nielsen.
Dustin John Burns.
Mylisa McKinney.
Masood Beg.
Sydney Claire Christofferson.
Christopher Dean Hazard.
McKenna Joe Boggio.
Noah Ben Colado.
Macy Leanne Beltran.
Karina Anna Winogradov.
Hannah Lee Smith.
Janae Marie Lambert.
Maria Cora Nicolosi.
Jade Nicole Penrod.
Natalie Marie Guzman.
Donna Irene Ariano.
Elizabeth H. Karitko.
Stephanie Leticia Warden.
Kate Alexander Guerin.
Charles Anthony Pashota.
Robert Joseph Ripley Jr.
Vincent Nicholas Anthony Cavallari.
Sophia Sir.
Oscar Marquina.
Amanda Louise Brown.
Amanda Lynn Coffey.
Kyle David Reese.
Jobel Impasses Jones Kunanen Lerner.
Madison Grace York.
Sharon Elaine Gutierrez.
Jessica Garcia Bautista.
Trevor Elting Storms, cum laude, recipient of Special Award.
Alvania Shanae Campbell.
Brian Gatton Green.
Aaron Jean Whitchurch.
Dr. Reg, Department Chair of Management.
Pa Jing Xiong.
David Michael Law.
Carly Marie Canetti.
Blake Richard Beasley.
Isaac Moreno.
Brandon Conrad Sovic.
Devontae Jerome Johnson.
Jared Bo Groman.
Jessica Clara Contreras Benito.
Kiefer Robert Laurie.
Albi Carolina Calles.
Angel Robert Garcia Rivera.
Destiny Desiree Palmerin.
Kevin Isal Calixtro.
Jose Alexis Garcia.
Marissa K. Wilson.
Tyler Paul Hagan.
Pebbles Shandana Johnson.
Joseph Theodore Masood.
Richard Colar Trujillo.
Sandra Agripino Salazar.
Sarah Ann Holt.
Cesar Barrera Perez.
Judd Tyler Salisbury.
Jason Alexander Lombardi.
Alejandra Augustine.
Scott Dewey Hilbert.
Emily Q. Thao.
Miguel Angel Ortiz.
Kyler Joseph Joaquin.
Michael Eric Schuler.
Troy Patrick Alexander.
Kellen Matthew O'Donnell.
Nicholas Taylor Majors.
Jacob Anthony Turnbull, summa cum laude, recipient of special award.
Anthony Joseph Galino.
Jackie Garcia.
Angela Catherine Lyle.
Petra Ray Foget.
Brock Dion Johnson.
Emily Ann Topilski.
Riley Brown.
Katie Aline Young, cum laude.
Andrea Rose Bamford, summa cum laude, recipient of special award.
Dolly Partida.
Caitlin Rebecca Bamford, summa cum laude, recipient of special award.
Martin Lozano.
Haley Lynn Max, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Grace Colibacos.
Nicholas Joseph Gonzalez.
Alexandra Louise Basina Garner.
Alec William Dronin.
Jason Akawili Verona.
Claire Elizabeth Chappell.
Cristal Esqueda.
Brooklyn Michelle Pitts.
Hope Ann Bennett Brown.
Hassani Walid Barrett.
Madison K. McCarley. Julie Rebecca Elliott.
Dana Marie Bechtel.
Kevin Kishore Suresh.
Jessica Megan Duke.
Yamilet Lopez.
Brittany D. Creek.
Kyle James Cochimiglio.
Jalasia Monique Jensen.
Tyler Stoll.
Brittany Silvera.
Madison Renee Arnovic.
Nicholas Adam Espinoza.
Elizabeth Ann Gallagher.
Deborah Ann McMullen.
Miranda Marie Kafuri, magna cum laude.
Kelly Lee Miller.
Casey Nicole Kaufman.
Valerie Olivares.
Anne Michelle Morrow.
Daisy Jacqueline Manzo.
Jordan Lee Thatcher.
Noemi Casillas.
Nathan Douglas Thompson.
Consuelo Moran.
Michael Samir Joachim.
Gilberto Alceves Alvarez.
Christopher Matthew Heath.
Adam Charles Schoof.
Jason T. Jossenbaugh.
Alexander Charles Simmons.
Mason Miles Seek.
Calvin Tyler Wiltermood.
Von Ray Dietz.
Sahara Sharma.
Ryan Caro.
Caitlin Patrice Brandt.
Wyatt Andrew Figueroa.
Anna Leticia Espinoza Romero.
Joshua James Belda.
Christina Cruz.
Marcus Ellie Workington.
Ashley Rojo Salazar.
Allegra Marie Macedo.
Alexis Renee Algio.
Brenna Rain Liu.
Cynthia Annette Porter.
Nick Patrick Gaynor.
Piper Angelina Snare.
Joshua Preston Thompson.
Francesca Isabella Peralta.
Ryan Skyler Slaymaker.
Roman Lanzel Cicero.
Matilda May Spires.
Alexander Michael Alvarado.
Jordan Briley Oliver.
Alex James Bass.
Kelly Michael Sullivan.
Alex James Phillips.
Austin Cole Trika.
Jake Masao Swinderman.
Nicholas Christian Bambino.
Nathan Christopher Ambrosini.
Stephanie Emily Sadoma.
James Thomas Lee Agoff.
Cooper James Koslowski.
Slater Dean Ott.
Jacob August Plowman.
Cesar Hernandez.
Emily Louise Wilson.
Andrew Ryan Matheson.
Damian Alexander Venegas.
Nicholas Roman Doms.
Paige Kathleen Fitzsimmons.
James E. Ross.
Veronica Esperanza Cruz.
Seth Connor White.
Isabel Ordaz.
Bianca Higuer.
Emily Marie Ulrich, magna cum laude.
Paul Luke Fortune.
Julia June Watts.
Nicholas William Jensen.
Christian Kelly Bronson.
Christy Lynn Worser, cum laude.
Vanessa Retamosa.
Allison Ann Perkins.
Alexandra Elizabeth Williams.
Angelica Villasenor.
Lauren Noel Hutchison.
Tawny Marie Rojas.
Yesenia Melendrez.
Emily Catherine Ann Brown.
Haley Linnell Betancourt.
Jason Zamora Cortez.
Clark Cleveland Harmon.
Sonia Dora Ayala.
Kyle Andrew Kiefer.
Haley Nicole Schattinger.
Gannon Munoz Aguilar.
Joshua Benjamin Alvarez.
Albert Joseph Francis DeMartini III, recipient of Special Award.
Marty Estrada, recipient of Special Award.
Isaac M. Rakehart.
Neri Martinez.
Megan Lee Williams.
Lorenzo Valavinos Mata.
Fabian Thomas Esparza.
Lineker Zepeda.
Angela Sachin.
Wyatt Anthony Hahn.
Amanda Lorene McCormack.
Samantha Joe Civi.
Alexander William DeVito.
Amber Lee Bolstad.
Victoria Grace Bloomer.
Megan Ann Carter.
Megan Rochelle Stevens.
Kathleen Renee Charette.
Dominic Daniel Shabroka.
Brianna Elizabeth Lowry.
Jung Hak Kim.
Emily Maureen Rutter.
Dong Jane Park.
Courtney A. Bowling.
Rachel Lauren DeHart.
Gabrielle Marie Cabrera.
Jocelyn Christine Hilton Wright.
Jordan David Chin.
Sean Francis Caruso.
Robert Brendan Moore.
Jacob Lee Gale.
John Connor Moore.
Zachary Ryan Losey.
Brandon D. Nasberg.
Connor Patrick McGarty.
Vivian Adia Somer.
Elizabeth Garrett Padula.
Lindsay Newell Longhetto.
Kai Gabriel Bonus Erickson.
Allison Marion Ibarra.
Jake Anthony Thomas Burley.
Mallory J. Waltz.
Matthew Michael Hashemi.
Paul Justin Menansala.
Vincent Plymeyer.
Cassandra Mercedes Munoz.
Chase Lurch.
Lucas Martinez Fritz.
Dominique Jacqueline Palmy.
Michael Alexander Cordova.
Reese Maddox.
Haley Raquel Gagne.
Sean Raman Dobbin.
Anthony Philip Canizaro.
Joseph Antonio Mediati.
Cody Jaron Mutford.
Hardeep Singh Kandola.
Bryce Harper.
Letitia Danielle Yund, recipient of Special Award.
Victor E. Voribiev.
Cynthia Damares Vega Flores.
Juan Jose Medina Jr.
Eric Scott Houchin.
Michael Dean Garcia.
Alan Richard Van Dorn.
Anthony Joseph Borges.
Lindsay Guy Tao.
Trevor Gary Moore.
Karen Beatriz Awat Sevilla.
Andres Duran.
Kirsten Toison, cum laude.
Ramon Pena Llanos.
Eli Thomas Warmenhoven.
Moises Valdez Ramirez.
Nicholas Stephen Leon.
Taylor Stephen Oliver.
Matthew James Henry.
Tyler Lee Murphy.
Daniel Henderson Winfield.
Faith Cheyenne Hornby.
Jacob William Burris.
Rudy Elaine Galvin.
Tyler Reed Palmy.
Benjamin Charles Howard, cum laude, recipient of special award.
Caitlin Robin Pice.
Joseph A. Velasquez.
Colden Scott Hokehouse.
Nicholas Ryan Weaver.
Adriana Aguilera.
David Lazarus Henschel.
Jennifer Cabrera.
Connor Allen Witt.
Lucy Lore.
Mark Jean and Shartis Shahar.
Jose Osvaldo Herrera Bonilla.
Luke Atticus Wise.
Miranda Elizabeth Grady.
Sean Patrick O'Brien.
Sydney Morgan Purser.
Trenton Joseph DeTallo.
Janie Mian Lee.
Parker Ward Mathis.
Adriana Daniela Sikarich.
Kale Gustav Wasserkrug.
Miguel Maldonado.
Adam Lars Henry.
Kelsey Truitt Bray.
Fabian Roman.
Kelly Sofia Mihan.
Annalie Infante Arias.
Alexandra Elizabeth Rojas. Jared Thomas Audicio.
Annabelle Yevgenyevna Kronik.
Thomas Boyd Boitano.
Monica Ayala.
Adriana Michelle Charvet.
Kenny Twan Wynn.
Edward Patrick Flores.
Mara Christine Johnson.
Emma Louise Morgan.
Rogelio Idel Ramirez Yacom.
Christiana Robin Manzanares.
Jordan Tyler Gibson.
Kendall Courtney Harding.
Jared Mitchell Mullen.
Michelle Renee Moreland.
Isaac Hernandez.
Garrett Frank Ertz.
Nazir Abdurrahman Aldi Alsari.
Eric Worthington Voss.
Miguel Angel Ramirez Cuevas.
Kyle Tyler Raphael.
Daniel Camilo Santa Cruz.
Kathleen Marie Carlisle.
Timothy Howe Mangum.
Caroline Brush.
Thomas James Janitis, cum laude.
Kylie Elaine Scoey.
Mitchell William Clark.
Sarah Nicole Stiver.
Michelle Lynn James.
Abades Boyuker.
Trissa Rose Gordon.
Carlos Ivan Velasco.
Courtney Lynn Cullen.
Lorenzo Gaspar Fernandez.
Jamie Alexandra Mazur.
Austin Mark Lincolnhelt.
Arthur James Abel.
Derek John Morton.
Samuel James Miller.
Akshay Memi.
Andrew Hamilton Brunn.
Jason Richard Moody Marinelli.
Thomas Joseph Kirbyson.
Brian Thomas Lyon.
William Mitchell Burkett.
Aaron Michael Austin Roth.
Jonathan Michael Probashevsky.
Fernando Perez Jimenez.
Isaiah Daniel Valdez.
Mauricio Israel Mendez.
Brooke Taylor Sewell.
Jacob Neil Gregg.
Francisco Pascual Magana.
Shane William Kaler.
Edwin Nuno.
Aniket Tripathi.
Luke Quilici.
Brian Lee Brixon.
Whitney Marie Cinquini.
Brendan William Bowler.
Alex Christopher Chamberlain.
Lauren Francis Ashburn.
Larissa Courtney Rutledge.
Sean Michael O'Donnell.
Natalie Brooke Wyman.
Sarah Jane Silky.
Jessica Hilia Newman.
Natalie Marie Salvage.
Alondra Chavez Lopez.
Frank Joseph Palmer.
Ramon Edwin Casillas.
Amanda Lauren Kraft.
Michael John Ventresca, recipient
Hannah.
of Special Award.
Hannah Nicole Dutra.
Brianna Monica Pepper, recipient of Special Award.
Kelly Christine Markham.
Shelby Victoria Bold.
Brenna Marie Myers.
Forrest Cameron Good.
Natalia Regina Boyle.
Brian Uribe.
Mia Louise Lyons.
Michael Paul Garcia.
Tyler James Sanfilippo.
Emily Christine Wagner.
Zachary Charles Adler.
Alicia Sharma, magna cum laude, recipient of Special Award.
Dominic Zachary Chamberlain.
Autumn Carol Davis.
Paige Lynn Skofick.
Olivia Ashley Thomas, recipient of Special Award.
Austin Marvin Timsett.
Tyler Halen Bounds.
Holly Jean Selwagen.
Fabian Ezekiel Alferez.
Alyssa Marie Erigan.
Julissa Quintero Leal.
Maximiliano L. Friz.
Raimundo Ayala.
Sean David Tahiri.
Tanner Christopher James.
Nicholas M. Marcosia.
Jamie Andres Quijas.
Brady Russell Warren.
Eduardo Laura Chavez.
Sergio Manuel Barajas.
Hina Fayez Khan.
Kyle William Aubrey.
Sandeep Singh.
Veronica Raylene Sanchez.
Anthony James Tyler.
Jesse Maya.
Arturo Agras Ponce Jr.
Timothy Gage Pena.
Reina Cristina Beyonce Jimenez Martinez.
Dominic Tyler Anderson.
Nicole Marie Owens.
Amber Lynn Pearson.
Jessica Hinojosa.
Zoe Elise Jeffrion.
Amandeep Kaur.
Ashley Jenna Mackholes.
Sunal Ali.
Phoebe Elizabeth Jones, recipient of Special Award.
Romandeep Kaur.
Matthew Scott Stiles.
Noof Nazir Alhandal.
Sean Andrew Sanchez.
Austin Aaron Chaparro.
Sonia Anaya.
Jonathan Michael Carmona.
Brandon Matthew Connolly. Abdulaziz Almudara.
Timothy Majaski.
Jim Connolly, Department Chair of Business Information System.
Zepha Jaylene Diaz.
Jaime Meras, cum laude.
Jesse Allen Bilal.
Anna Nguyen.
Amanda Danielle Flores.
Jesse Chang, recipient of Special Award.
William Cole Curlis.
Marisela Ruiz, recipient of Special Award.
Andrew Laird Shantz.
David Andrew Alvarez, recipient of Special Award.
Nibel Daoud.
Brandon Anthony Varro.
Alexander B. Van Duark.
Dylan Samuel Carter.
Jennifer Ann Curry.
Cameron Nicholas Barrett.
Jackson Eugene Bradford.
Christopher Gregory Cardaris.
Dylan Michael Harenko.
Michael Angelo Rodriguez.
Boston Ernst Funk.
Benny Huang.
Blake Allen Crawford.
James Thomas Vieira.
Braden Lewis Despars.
Robert Michael Parker, cum laude.
Joshua Michael Wells.
Garrett M. Carwitz Mongridis.
Wyatt David Durkin.
Ryan John Joseph Williamson.
Aaron Michael Pilkey.
Jaden Kainalu Phillip.
Dominique Rose Nelson.
Jordan Williamson.
Lou.
Ruben Alejandro Bermudez.
Abigail Theo.
James Takaichi Hensley.
Kuwaljot Kaur.
Omar Mesa.
Alessia Rita Bavaca.
Zane Patrick Ulberg. Bryce Patrick Greenmeyer. Carlos Emanuel Serrano. Samantha Amber Borda, recipient of Special Award. Jacob Frederick Balls. Daniel Venancio. Presley Lopez. Anthony Joseph Sarment. Christian Paul LeBlanc. Albert Stewart Beatty. Reese Ryder Rosenbrook. Sofia Moskalenko. Courtney L. Rocco, recipient of Special Award. Taylor Olivia Smith. Nayeli Salcido Villalpando. Mohamed Habib Nomen. Nader Chechi. Mohamed Faisi. Gurmail Singh. Chao Hao Huang. Shuhei Wang. Zhou Cheng Liang. Vincent Lee. Ian Charles Clark. Ryan Roman Barba. Joshua David Cooper. Christian Anthony Ferris. Joshua Adrian Diaz. Juan Miguel González Díaz. Tala Iso, magna cum laude. Shadi Maher Makar Armanias, cum laude, recipient of Special Award.
Candidates, if you will, we have two more things to do. First, make sure the tassel is on the right side. Make sure your tassel is on the right side. Candidates, please stand. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate to the course of study that you have pursued, with all of the attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions pertaining thereto. Please move your tassels to the left.
"2019 graduates of Chico State, let me be the first to congratulate you on all that you have accomplished. Please, if everybody could rise and join us in the singing of the University Fight Song and remain standing as the stage party and faculty recess.